Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Rogue Squadron. I'm your host Akuma. Today I'm going to show you a few things about the special craft we unlocked just recently. And here's a sneak peek at the bonus episode. Okay, there it goes. I've gotten a gold medal on a lot of stuff you can see. And I gotta say, this mission right here is not tied anymore for the hardest mission in the game. I'm just gonna say that much. We've only got 2 missions left, the Jade Moon and the search for the NONNAH, strangely enough. I'm going to be showing you guys... Shut up. I'm going to be showing you guys why the V-Wing is so freaking awesome in a few missions during this episode. And I'm not going to include the entire missions, but we are going to see the end credits superb celebration if you get a gold medal on everything. So I'm going to include that too. We're going to start with this one, and I'm just going to show you a few clips of why it's so much easier with the V-Wing. You can also see that all the craft are not grayed out anymore, they're all in green. So let's go ahead and take the V-Wing and get this thing started. I like the fact that they included the V-Wing during the cutscenes too. That's probably the only time I'm going to show that. Now really this mission is just for training, but if you have a problem actually shooting down everything, just use the seeker missiles. Bam, everything's destroyed, kaboom. And here's some guys over here. They're kind of spread out a little bit more, so bam, all they're dead, kaboom. Really, it's that easy. So, well, where are you going? That was weird. Now this mission is already easy enough, but for the ties, just shoot one blast of cluster seeker missiles and they're dead. Instant gold medal, and if you thought it was easy before, it's really easy now. Look at these stats. Yeah, I finished it in half the time necessary. What was it on the X-Wing again? Man, it's just so easy with the V-Wing now. Another one that's really easy is Rendezvous on Barcache. If you had a really hard time killing the bombers in this one, I actually don't blame you. They are a little difficult for beginners. Then, yeah, go ahead and take the V-Wing in. Shoot down all the bombers. Very simple. Let's go to the search for the NONNAH now, because, oh, it's going to be so much easier. Last time we went on this mission, or I suppose I should say the only time, I had a problem getting a number of enemies killed. And also last time, you guys saw that I had a, yeah, oh, they're dead. 6 kills right off the bat. You guys also saw last time, sort of, that the NONNAH was in one position. It was over here on the left side. Now, unless the game is going to troll me, I can show you that there are, in fact, multiple places for the NONNAH to be. We come over here, and this is where the NONNAH was last time, but now it's not here anymore. It's not your eyes playing tricks on you. You check your radar. Nope, it's not there. This is the same place you came to before. It just happens to not be here. Just be aware that the V-Wing shields are a heck of a lot weaker than the X-Wing, and they won't recharge over time. So you have to keep that in mind while you're playing missions where the X-Wing is actually better armored, or even Y-Wing missions. You can take it in on at least one Y-Wing mission, which is pretty cool. Another spot over here is this mountain, and yep, there's the NONNAH.
Okay, Rogue, let's keep the crew out of danger until our shuttle can pick them up.
But I'm just going to fly back with my boosters and look for a whole bunch of ties to kill until we're ready to go. And when this thing releases a whole bunch of tanks and an ATST TIE Walker, or TIE Walker, yeah, just fire off with some seeker missiles. Tanks are instantly destroyed, and the ATST is good to go. I probably don't have to tell you the ease of taking down the TIE bombers by this point, but keep in mind you do have a limited number of seeker missiles, and you're probably going to want to save 2 missiles. At least 1 for the ATPTs that come out in a second. After that, there are a whole bunch of TIE interceptors that come by later to take care of the shuttle. Keep that in mind too. Only die once if you really have to. Get your seeker missiles back, and you should be good to go. In fact, I just started right there to prove it. And here come all the TIEs that was going to kill the shuttle last time. But this time, I can just blast them, and you're good. So many enemies killed, you hardly have to worry about accuracy. Just shoot the Imperial shuttle a whole bunch of times if you're that worried about it. Good to go. I probably have more than enough enemies killed at this point compared to last time. But the V-Wing just makes the missions that much easier. Secret missiles all the way. See? Gold medal right away. No need to worry about enemies destroyed. We got 3 extra this time. Yeah, it's that easy. Also, this mission, Liberation of GERRARD 5, you don't have to worry about the TIE interceptors or the missile launchers quite as much. Once again, the secret missiles take care of all TIEs very quickly. In fact, the ATPTs go down with 1 or 2 missiles as well, like I just showed you in the previous mission. And the missile launchers, if you're in range and they aren't hiding behind anything too much, fire off a secret missile, they'll all be destroyed. Very simple, keeps them alive for as long as possible. Very lucky to get it done. Prisons of Kessel, this is another one that the V-Wing makes extremely easy. There are a whole bunch of TIEs flying around and you have to kill them before the commandos go in to rescue the prisoners. Well, just fire off missiles, TIEs are down, commandos go in, good to go. Unfortunately, I can't take the V-Wing into this one because, like I mentioned before, it is a repulsor lift vehicle like the Speeder. So it can't fly anywhere that doesn't have a ground below it. They just aren't built that way. Now you're probably thinking the V-Wing would make this one easier. Well, remember how high you had to fly to take care of the capacitor? The V-Wing can't fly very high at all. Keep that in mind. So when you're trying to get high enough to shoot just your blasters at the little towers inside the capacitor, it's not going to work. You can't fly high enough. You have to have secret missiles or come at it from an angle which makes it actually more difficult. And with the shields being what they are, remember that the Y-Wing is more shielded and more armored than any other craft. It is actually more difficult with the V-Wing than the Y-Wing. At least to my memory, because I've never been brave enough to try it again. Another one. Wow, you remember all the enemies and how much of a problem I had? All those TIE interceptors that come at you? So much easier. You can finish this so much faster, but once again, beware of your low armor and shields. Now with all that done, let's go into the Jade Moon. Now I can show you just how easy it is with the V-Wing. I'll show you some examples of why there's so much less to worry about. I showed you how simple it can be in... Oh wait, let's watch this guy take off super fast.
Go ahead. Luke, how do we
Darn it! He's got too far ahead again.
Not now, Wedge.
Anyway, up here, fire off secret missiles, get a whole bunch of kills. You don't need to worry about... Okay, actually, I didn't do as much damage as I was expecting.
Rapid fire mode engaged. I've got a problem here.
And I'm going to include all of this mission just so you can see what exactly you need to do to get a gold. It can be hard to get a gold in this mission, I won't lie. Last time I was believing that I was going to get a gold pretty easy, and I didn't. I actually got a bronze, which I am a little ashamed about, to be honest. Whoops. Hello, ground. So, whoops. Okay, ground again. This thing is not quite the Speeder. These things are done. Secret missiles made this first part a lot easier. The tanks took a bit less damage. So what I'm going to do is actually fly up over the canyon and look for a whole bunch of missile launchers. There they are, fire off secret missiles, and it didn't get all of them for some reasons, I don't know why. Fire again.
Good shooting.
With all these things destroyed, before they can even target me, almost. This mission is so much easier, and I was actually going to save a secret missile for this thing, but I guess I got a little trigger happy. And I don't know why the secret missiles didn't lock on earlier.
We can't get past the base shield.
Yeah, remember when that happened last time? Granted, I was going a little bit slower than average, but still. Zoom down here and babba dabba dabba. Now, if you really want to worry about time, I suggest killing yourself here if you don't have enough secret missiles.
There's the shield generator.
And go ahead and blast all of your cluster secret missiles at that thing. Woohoo! I'm probably going to die here just so that I have enough cluster secret missiles for the next round, so to speak. But go ahead and blast your cannons at this thing. Remember that there is a recharge period, so let them cool off before he tells you. We get into this cutscene.
Let's clean up the remaining Imperials and go home.
I'm just going to go ahead and crash into this guy. and didn't kill him for strange reasons. Go ahead and shoot these guys down just for a few more enemies killed on your marker. I'm actually not too worried about the missile coming after me. I don't even hear it anymore. Oh, there it is. Never mind. ATPT ties. Yeah, that'll probably take care of the ATPTs. Oh, I guess not. We've already killed a whole bunch of ties just with that. And then we got ATPTs again, so yeah, you know, whatever.
Squadron, where's our cover?
Wait, did one of them just get destroyed? I can't believe it. One of them actually did. I'm probably not going to get a gold in this mission. That is actually very weird to me. I guess I should have focused on the ATPTs earlier instead of the ones that weren't going to shoot at them right away. Yeah, I actually got a silver. Oh well. Well, here's the cutscene that plays at the end of the game after you finish up the Mon Calamari mission, and you get a little bit of a different ending if you get different medals.
In honor of the bravery and courage of Rogue Squadron, the Rebel Alliance presents each one of you with a plated insignia, so that all who see it shall know you.
They give you this little scene, and if you haven't done anything else, it ends right here. But if you get a silver, you get this scene instead.
Kason Moore, Zeb Senska, Dak Ralter, Wes Jansen, Hobby Cleven, Lieutenant Wedge Antilles, and you, Commander Luke Skywalker, you have all done your part to strengthen the Rebel Alliance, to offer hope to worlds under the yoke of oppression, and to ensure the freedom of the galaxy. May the Force be with you.
And then the credits roll. Yay! And there is actually one more scene which you can get if you get a gold on all missions. I was going to include this after I beat the Battle of Mon Calamari, but I stopped my recording software and the credits started going and I was like, oh shoot, I forgot something. So yeah, that was a bit of an accident. For the most part, that was Rogue Squadron. I'm going to go back and get a gold and then show you the gold ending just so you guys can see it for yourself. I'll put it in at the end of this clip. But yeah, that was everything. Credits roll, and after all this is done, next episode, I am going to start playing the bonus missions for you guys. The bonus missions, I think, are certainly much more of a gift to fans than extra bonus difficult missions for people who have completed the game. Quite honestly, that's how I feel. Because we got, I'll just go ahead and tell you about it so you know what to come back for next episode. We have a race in Beggar's Canyon against 3 opponents, each opponent being a different medal of completion. Then we have the Death Star run. Yep, the Death Star Trench Run. Modified a little bit for this game. It's not quite the GameCube version, but that's pretty fun too. And it can be difficult to get a gold on there if I'm not mistaken. After that, we have, the Battle of Hoth, which I am very much looking forward to. Again, another speeder mission, and for me, speeder missions in the bonus level, that's reward enough for me. And it is actually quite difficult because of the placement of one of the walkers that you have to take out in the end of the game. You better have very good control of your craft and be very, well, moderately skilled enough in your speeder and wrapping up walkers to take that guy down. Some people thought that Luke Skywalker was the one who provided the voice in this game, but nope, not him. And I don't think that's Roy Gentili's voice actor either. I actually don't know if anybody in here was the original voice actors, but yeah, you know, what do I know? It's not really that important for me to figure out, or at least not to me. It probably is for some of you guys, but I'm sure you pause the video and you can look it up on your own. And the music here is actually pretty good considering all the music that we had in the game. especially like this one. I know it best and probably only for being in the Jade Moon, but you hear it and you immediately recall flying over the Jade Moon landscape in your whatever craft, trying to take down the missile launchers before they fight you and the ATP. Play long enough to get a gold medal, and these missions, these musics, are going to be very cemented in your mind. Playing through this game, I actually figured out it's not a great game as far as great games go. It does have a lot of flaws, and it's difficult where it shouldn't be, especially at Talleyrand where your blasters are going through what you're trying to shoot at. I don't like that. I really hate that. And the Solace mission, kill it. Kill it with fire. In the volcano. More fire. Never mind. But yeah, it's mostly a game that's run on nostalgia now, but I think it's still pretty good. I mean, aside from the flaws, it's held up quite well over the years. Although we do have that draw distance with the missile launcher's range, so yeah, I don't know. The flaws are pretty obvious. Pretty obvious. But yeah, some good stuff, some bad stuff. All in all, I think it's a good game. Thanks for joining me for Rogue Squadron, everybody. Come back later for the bonus missions and some extra stuff. See you next time.
In honor of the bravery and courage of Rogue Squadron, the Rebel Alliance presents each one of you with a plated insignia, so that all who see it shall know you. Kason Moore, Zeb Senska, Jack Ralter, Wes Jansen, Bobby Cleven, Lieutenant Wedge Antilles, and you, Commander Luke Skywalker, you have all done your part to strengthen the Rebel Alliance, to offer hope to worlds under the yoke of oppression, and to ensure the freedom of the galaxy. May the Force be with you.
That's your gold medal ending.